Hey guys, welcome in. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to our very first live stream of 2023. We are excited to be here. You guys know I'm nervous about live streams, but I think we'll get used to it this year because we have some big plans for our live streams this year. But excited that you guys were able to join in today. Let's see who we have here in the chat. Let me go back from the very top. Let's see, number one Lakers fan, guys. That is actually Dice. He is going to be serving as our moderator for our channel. So we actually have a few jobs for the kids, but Dice is serving as our moderator for our live streams. Sarah, welcome in. It says, hey there, Happy New Year. Welcome to our live stream, our first one for the year. Yvette, welcome back. Welcome back. You're one of our number one supporters. You're always here. We appreciate all of your support. Good to see y'all. Pamela Wiggins, welcome in. Thanks for being here today. GGT, welcome in. Happy New Year to you as well. Cool Gamer, welcome back. You've been to a few of our live streams. Thanks for being here. Parker's on the go. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you guys always supporting as well. Thanks for being here. And of course, Rachel's here. Thanks, Rachel, for being here. Happy New Year to you as well. Sig Cruiser, welcome in, Sig. Hello to you and Happy New Year. I enjoyed your live stream. Was it yesterday? You had a big announcement. So if you guys did not check out Sig's big announcement yesterday, be sure to check her out. Cruise Buddies, welcome in. Hi, Karen. Thanks for being here. We appreciate all the support. And we have Sig speaking. Michelle Lewis, welcome in. Thanks for being here this evening. And we have Lisa Leach. While you guys are coming in, if you could do us a favor and give this video or this live stream a thumbs up and share it out. We're trying to really grow our channel this year. That is like our number one goal this year. Let's see, we have Tripping with Dre and Michelle. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. And guys, if you did not catch Tripping with Dre and Michelle's, they did Vlogmas, which I'll have to talk about our Vlogmas here in a minute. But they did, you watched it with me. Mm-hmm. They did a Vlogmas, like an intro, and it was amazing. Music, yes. Yeah, with the music. So if you didn't check that out, be sure to check that out and subscribe to Tripping with Dre and Michelle. Let's see, Athena. Hey there, Athena. We'll be cruising here soon in a couple months together. Tell OT or Octavius we said hello. Hello and Happy New Year to you. TP, hey there, Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Oh, look, Aunt Plum is here. Tonya Holt, thanks for being here. We'll be cruising. You're part of our group cruise for the end of May, Carnival Sunrise, Aunt Plum, Uncle Jimmy, and we have other families. So we'll talk more about our group cruise coming up here as well. Marlo, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. And Sherry, let's see. Anthony, you're always here as well. We appreciate all of your support, Anthony. The Cruising Maniacs, welcome in. Greetings from Texas.
Yes, U of H in the house.
I was going to say what part. Anytime anyone mentions Texas, he has something to say about that. 12 Days of Christmas. So yes, Tripping with Dre and Michelle, they did 12 Days of Christmas, which honestly, guys, I don't know. If you're new to our channel, first off, welcome to MHFamilyAdventures. I am Raquel.
I'm Ron. And usually I don't appear on the live stream, but I figured that in 2023, we're going to make it a little bit more sexy. So I might be here just for the eye candy.
We need all the sexiness that we can get. Dyson sitting over the moderating line. Okay. But we also have our three children, Andrew, Dyson or Dice, and Joe Marie. So for these live streams that we're going to have throughout this year, there'll be a mix of, it's kind of hard to get all five of us on camera. But there'll be like a mix. Sometimes it'll be all of us. Sometimes it'll be just me. Sometimes it'll be you. We'll just kind of mix it up. So you never know who you're going to get, but you'll probably almost always see my face. B-Soul, hold on, let me see. Kind of hides things here. B-Soul, is that Beauty? Hello and Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Teresa, thanks for being here. John, it says from Huntsville, Texas on Royal Caribbean Adventure of the Seas for January 14th. 10 days to go.
All right.
Actually, oh no, we're not on Adventure of the Seas, are we? No. All right. So 10 days ago, we have 12 days to go. So we do have a cruise coming up, a Royal Caribbean cruise coming up, but enjoy your time on Adventure of the Seas. We have not cruised on Adventure of the Seas yet, but definitely enjoy that. The Cruising Maniac said they're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Ron, make it sexy. You guys don't feed into his ego. All right. So guys, just again, welcome. We appreciate you guys being here. If you did not catch our 2022 recap, just kind of want to share some updates for our channel. But first off, I just want to say thank you to everyone for all of your support in 2022. If you don't know, we started our channel kind of mid 2021, and we started with cooking, and then we did a couple of land trips, and then 2020, no, actually
2019.
Oh, late, no, 2020. It was late 2020. Dyson's here correcting me. It was late 2020. And then 2021, September, we had our very first cruise vlog. And from there, our channel started to move in a different direction. And we're excited for the growth. But we just want to thank you guys for supporting our channel. There's some of you guys that have been here from the very beginning. We're so thankful for you guys. Our goal for 2022 was to reach 6,000 subscribers, and we surpassed that. We're currently at like 6,100. So thank you for that.
Yes, thank you all.
We also had over 500,000, or I'm going to say 500,000 because that sounds better. We had over 500,000 views in 2022, as well as 48,727 hours of watch time. Now that's a lot. What does that equate to in minutes?
That equates to 2.923 million minutes of watch time.
So that's amazing. And that's because of you guys. We just really appreciate all the support and love that you guys pour into our channel. It really excites us. And we have a lot of content and a lot of things coming this year for you guys as well. So just want to remind you guys, we are on social media. So if you aren't currently following us on Facebook or Instagram, we are currently on both platforms. We are debating possibly, I don't know about this, Jo Marie has her own thoughts on this, but we were considering possibly going to TikTok. What do you guys think about that? I know Jo Marie said we were too old for TikTok, but what do you guys think? We really want to pull the kids in a little bit more to do more work for our channel. And so we thought maybe TikTok or even like shorts, getting them and their creative juices and, having them to do things on our channel. So we're considering TikTok. I don't know. Jo Marie said we were too old.
I tend to agree with her.
Well, you watch TikTok all day. He watches TikTok, but I guess he doesn't want to be on TikTok. Yes, we'll see. So follow us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. I've been a little bit more active, I think, on Instagram than Facebook recently, but we're going to be really pushing things out through social media. You'll get updates, pictures and videos and shorts and what do they call reels and things like that when we are traveling. Also, I'm going to remind you of our group cruise, our MHFamilyAdventures, this or that group cruise that we have. That QR code that you see there in the corner, if you scan that, it'll take you to a form where you can request a quote for that. We have 2 group cruises for 2022. One is, and they're back to back. So the first one is Carnival Sunrise, May 29th through June 3rd. That is a 5-night cruise, and it's going to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman. And then following right after that, we're going to get back on Carnival Celebration, June 4th through the 11th. And I forgot where that one is going. Oh, that one is going to San Juan, St. Thomas, and Amber Cove. So we'll be there. So if you're interested in joining either one of those group cruises, if you scan that QR code or send me an email, the email will be in the description box, but we can get you booked for our group cruises. So we're excited for those.
That means that I'll have a birthday cruise?
That means you'll have a birthday cruise because your birthday is June 5th. So we'll be right on board, right in time for Ron's birthday. I also have a birthday cruise too. If you guys follow us on social media, I do have a birthday cruise. We'll talk about that here in a second. But just some changes for our, let me also mention, if you are looking to cruise, and you aren't currently working with a travel agent or a travel agency, we are travel agents. So feel free to reach out if you'd like help getting booked, or if you need, if you have questions about excursions or booking hotels, different things, feel free to reach out. We would love to help you guys plan your cruise vacations. But just some changes. You're saying something?
No.
Okay. I kind of move fast, guys. And also for our channel changes, we'll get into those. So our plan is to, last year we kind of did streams sporadically. I think we might have had maybe 5 live streams all year. This year we are aiming to do a live stream twice a month. And it's going to be called Cruise Chit Chat Tuesdays. We decided to do Tuesdays because there's not a whole lot of other vloggers that we really follow that I feel are on Tuesdays, and we try to, avoid being on a night of some of our favorite content creators. And then Tuesdays kind of works for our schedule as far as the kids and their activities and events. So Tuesdays kind of work for us better. So it'll be every other Tuesday, the first and third Tuesday of the month. And the first one for the month will be more of we'll have some topics we'll discuss and share information and things. And then that one on the third Tuesday will be more of a Q&A. So if you have questions about cruising in general, or about being a travel agent, or anything related to cruising, it's going to be open for question and answer.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to the chat here for a second. I see a lot more people in. If you guys are here, we really do appreciate you being here. And again, if you're new, we are MHFamilyAdventures. We are a cruise vlogging family. Let me go back to these comments. Let's see. Nat Wash, welcome in. Thanks for being here tonight. Team Reese Travels, welcome in. How are you guys doing? We have M. Stewart. Hello, welcome in. And then we have others are speaking. Antoinette at Fun, did I miss you somewhere? Welcome in, Antoinette. I don't see your comment, but welcome in. You went live. I saw your live stream. Was it yesterday or was it today? But yeah, so we have a lot of content creators here tonight. So if you're a content creator, be sure to hashtag creator supporter so others can follow your channel. Sig said yes to 500,000. Yes, we're excited for that 500,000. We'll take it.
Do the people out there know how we got started in cruising?
How did we get started in cruising?
We were taking a family vacation to the West Coast, and it was too expensive, and we got a cruise in California and drove to Las Vegas.
That's partially true. So it started, remember we had a girls cruise? So we started cruising June of 2019. So since June of 2019, we've gone on over 25 cruises. Started as a girls trip. I got off Carnival Sensation with my sisters, and then we had a week-long family vacation in California that we were scheduled for. And when I got back from that cruise, I was hooked. And it was like, well, we need to change our plans. We're going to California, but we're not going to spend a whole week there in California. So we wind up cruising on Carnival Imagination for a 4-day cruise. And it actually cut our costs a lot by cruising rather than doing the land trip. So that kind of started our, I don't want to call it a cruise addiction, but it's
no, it's a cruise addiction for you, because we, the family, was not a cruising family. She dragged us.
But you guys like it now, right? Yeah.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah, he's not into it as much as I am, but he likes to tag along. Parker's in the guest says, we have TikTok, but we don't know what we are doing. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, is us getting on TikTok and proving Jill Marie right that we're too old for it. So I don't know. We'll have to, I don't even have it on my phone or anything. So I'd have to see how it works, but we'll see. For now, just check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Let's see, more comments here. All right. You're never too old, and the kids would have so much fun with TikTok. Yeah, Dice is pretty good. And Andrew with TikTok. What else are you guys on? Snapchat or something? So, and Dyson's really good. If you saw a couple of his Vlogmas skits, those are pretty funny. And speaking of Vlogmas, guys, I just want to apologize because we had every intention on pushing through and giving a full month of Vlogmas, and it just didn't happen. I think we got through day 18, maybe. I think we made it through day 18. We started December 1st, and I think day 18, we got on board Carnival Elation, and I had ideas, and it just didn't happen. So guys, I apologize. I'm not one to usually start something and not finish it, but that's unfinished. So if you go in and you see our Vlogmas playlist, it's probably at 16 or 18, I think, days. We'll do better next year. And I think next year, because it's a lot of work. And I heard this from other content creators. I'm like, no, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. But guys, I mean, it's hard getting there. So kudos to those channels that, pushed out Vlogmas and they were consistent. We tried. We'll do better next year. And I think next year, we're probably going to try the 12 days of Christmas. That'll give us just 12 vlogs to have to push out. But I was trying to do that plus cruise and trying to get Carnival Celebration vlogs out, which, by the way, our final Carnival Celebration vlog will go out tomorrow. You'll see that come across sometime tomorrow. That'll be our final Carnival Celebration. Then we can move on to Virgin Voyages, Scarlet Lady, and Carnival Elation. All right. Antoinette's here. Hey, Parker's on the go. You guys are doing great with the reels. Thanks. It's hard trying to think of what to post and or what to share. And the thing for me is, especially like with the shorts, it's how you have to hold your phone vertically. I'm terrible about, like, whenever I vlog, I'm usually horizontal. And so when you're doing shorts and different things, you have to be vertical. And that just, I have so many videos and things in my phone, but they're all horizontal and doesn't work for the shorts. But Rachel, I agree, Sick Cruiser, get the kids to run the videos. Yeah, so we actually have plans to have the kids part of our channel, making sure that they're contributing to our channel.
Yes, free labor.
Well, it might be free. We'll see. We'll see. But Dyson's going to be doing some of our editing. So some of the behind the scenes, he's really good about, you're actually taking a video broadcasting class or something right now. So he'll be taking over some of the editing of our videos. Drew's going to give us some creative ideas as far as things that we can vlog. And then Jo Marie, of course, she'll find a way to add her spin on things. All right. Oh, Life with V, welcome in. Welcome in. No way, June 5th here too. Oh, Anthony's June 5th.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. We're not going to say what year, but yeah, June 5th. All right. So just some changes. Again, we talked about having the live streams twice a month, the first and third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. So set your alerts. I'll go ahead and start scheduling those out. It helps keep us accountable to make sure we're doing that. We just want to make sure we're engaging. We have so many supporters out there, and we just want to make sure that we are available and giving you guys what you want to see and just engaging with you guys. We like to chat. We want to make sure that we're bringing you guys along and kind of sharing with you what's happening, whether it's cruise related or travel related or just things that are happening, with us. So we like to share those things. And something else that we're going to change. Currently, we share out our vlogs. So when we cruise, we share out our vlogs. And again, it's sporadically. You don't know when they're coming out. There's no rhyme or reason. So we've decided that we're going to go to sharing one vlog per week, and it'll take place on Fridays at 8 p.m. And we decided on that because if you recall years ago, like in the 90s, you had the TGI Fridays where it was like family fun, family friendly television that would come on Friday nights, kind of, the family sits in front of the TV with popcorn and, whatever. So we're kind of going with that theme and to kind of bring families together to watch our vlogs. So they will be released every Friday at 8 p.m. And that also gives you a time if you can. I know people go out on Fridays, but you can watch it over the weekend. So they will come out every single Friday at 8 p.m. And I think we have enough cruises already booked to where we will be able to have a vlog every single day of 2023. And if not, we will have some sort of vlog, whether it's like cruising tips or cruising with family, cruising with special needs. We'll have different content rolling out every Friday at 8 p.m.
Yep. Different takes and spins on how we do things.
All right. Let's see. What else? We're also going to be putting out a lot more shorts. It sounds like this year, YouTube is really going to show favor to content creators that are producing a lot of shorts. So we have some thoughts and ideas on how we want to roll out more shorts. And I think the shorts, they're really going to help us gain, because we're not just going to share out shorts related to cruising. They might be just random things. And it's going to help us pull in additional subscribers, supporters. So you'll see a lot of shorts coming from us. If you see it come across, please, give it a thumbs up. The way the shorts work, from my understanding, you're in the chat and you produce shorts, let me know if I'm wrong. But it seems like it pushes your short out there. Sometimes it doesn't always, because I've had some where, got 5 views and I just wind up deleting it. And then I've had some that I post and immediately it's at like 6K or whatever. But it sounds like it goes out into the shorts field somewhere, and then like within 30 minutes, if it's not getting views, and it's pretty much done, it's just on your platform, your channel. So I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but that's how it seems. When I have some that take off, they take off, and then like within 30 minutes, whatever it's at, that's kind of what it's been. But I don't know if that's fully accurate, but you'll see more shorts from us. And then again, social media. So You had something?
That's a lot of stuff happening.
All right. So just a lot. Just wanted to make sure we were updating. Also for these live streams, because we really, I mean, weeknights are usually pretty tough for us. Our kids are in everything possible. And we got Drew at Special Olympics, basketball, track. Dice is in basketball right now. Joe's in gymnastics. Yeah. So we're like every night, you know, especially after work, we're all over the place. So we will be keeping these live streams at an hour. You know, if there's something really good going on, it might go a little over, but our goal is to keep these from 7 to 8 every other Tuesday. So that's what you can expect from our live streams. Let me go back to the chat. It says How We Cruise. Oh, welcome in, How We Cruise. Split screening with you guys in the huddles. Yeah, you know what? And I just realized right before this that Huddle Adventures, that they were going live right before. I think they might have gone on a few minutes before we did. And I'm like, oh, I got the alert. So I apologize. It's so hard. There are so many different content creators out there. So it's hard to, you know, make sure you're not stepping on toes, especially for the ones that you really, really like and support. But yeah, definitely check out Huddle Adventures and How We Cruise. I met How We Cruise on NCL Prima a few months ago. Oh. So
that's the cruise I didn't go on.
No, you didn't go on it, but okay. Brother Lou did. So let's see. Hey there. So we're just speaking. Oh, your favorite couple. Welcome in. You guys, I was watching your the award show, the Meet and I award show. So congratulations to you guys on
they're the ones that did
that. Well, no, they won some awards.
Oh, okay.
So that's awesome. And they recently got off Scarlet Lady, and so I was excited to watch their live stream. Was it a live? Yeah, it was a live stream review last week on Scarlet Lady, because I'm curious to see how people like that, because I have my own thoughts on it. You guys will see that here soon. How We Cruise, everyone's just speaking. And let me see, I'm trying to get down to these comments because I'm terrible about multitasking here. Let's see. Yes, award-winning YFC. That's right, Parker is on the go. Our TikTok as well, still learning from How We Cruise. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we all hold off on TikTok for a little bit. We'll see. Yvette said, no need to apologize. I just don't want you guys thinking that we start things and don't finish it. That's just not our style. And I felt terrible about it. But, you know, we were cruising and it was just too hard to try to get the stuff. And I was still trying to edit, and then travel agency stuff and holidays. So we'll do better next year. But I appreciate that, Yvette. Annette Grimes, hi, love you and your family. Thank you so much, Annette. We appreciate that. Parker's on the go. That's good, because all that cooking was messing with my waistline. So if you didn't check out, I did have a couple cooking vlogs as part of Vlogmas. That's also another change that we're going to have for the channels, that I am going to incorporate a few, maybe once or twice a month, different recipes I'll share out as well. And those will come out on Fridays as well. And Team Reese Travels, we are watching your Vlogmas playlist the other day. I enjoyed the videos you did. Get out. It is hard. No judgment here. It's a lot of work. No need to apologize. Thank you so much, Team Reese. And you guys had Vlogmas out there as well. So yes, and I believe you guys did all of Vlogmas. So good job on that. And Edna's World, welcome in, Edna. Now, Edna, did you make it home? I know you were stuck. I was following you on social media, and you were traveling. Were you in New York? And that was yesterday, right? I think it was yesterday. So hopefully you're home and you're safe. So, but welcome in Edna's World. And Edna also won, what was it? Life of the Party for the Meet and I Awards. If you're not subscribed to Meet and I, you guys go ahead and subscribe to them as well. And then A Fuller Life, more cooking vlogs. Yes, I'll have more of those pushed out. Carla Jackson, hi, welcome in. Thanks for being here. BM Diver, good evening, and we enjoy your family videos. We appreciate that. We just want to show that families travel, cruise, just want to show that, it can be done. Go ahead.
We do have some bloopers though. One of the things that our daughter has taken the reins with is that she has the distinction of being disciplined in 5 countries over 7 days, and the port of Jacksonville too. So she is, no one in our family has that distinction but her.
Yeah. So and guys, that's the thing too. Now that, our channel has grown, we're starting to, be recognized when we cruise. Yes. And it's so hard because, we discipline our kids and I'm just going to say that we discipline our kids. And so it's so hard when you're out. And I mean, for the most part, they're well behaved, well mannered, but every now and then, especially, temperamental 7-year-old, gets tired or whatever. It's hard. And those of you that have young children and you're cruising or traveling, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you want to start acting out, and it's like, well, let's go back to the cabin because somebody's watching or somebody that just recognized us. And y'all, I don't want to have a video posted about us, but
don't come by our house when we're getting ready for school in the morning either.
It's chaotic. It's pretty chaotic. But speaking of chaotic, Parker's going to go, so the short algorithm is chaotic. Yeah, it is. I cannot figure it out for anything. And you might have noticed, like, every now and then I'll post a short and then I'll delete it and then I'll post it again. And sometimes that works. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Phil and Dee, welcome in. Hey, everybody. Happy New Year. I actually have your Mardi Gras vlog in queue. I didn't get a chance to catch the premiere last night. I was upset because I set the alert and then I didn't have my phone for a couple of hours. When I went back, I'm like, oh gosh, I missed that premiere, but I'm going to be sure to watch that tomorrow. But welcome in Phil and Dee. You guys check them out as well. They're traveling with a young one, so they understand what I'm saying. But he's not old enough yet. You'll see it soon. Starting to learn about shorts, fuller life. Yeah, it's tricky, but it sounds like YouTube is really going to show some preference to YouTube and to shorts, and you can actually start getting monetized on the shorts using the music that they provide. But yeah, it's interesting. So we have some just speaking. So let's just talk, 2023. Has anyone set any resolutions? Or
before we get to the resolutions, there's one thing that we talked about before the airing was what happened with Carnival and their increase in gratuities.
Oh yeah, I just got that alert. Like literally just got that alert. Did you guys get that? If you don't have a travel agent or if you are one of my clients and you're watching, you'll be getting that email from me right after this. But yeah, Carnival has increased their gratuities. And I know that NCL so usually once one major cruise line does an increase or makes a change, it usually trickles down. So it happened with NCL announcing they went up to $20 a day per person per day. And now Carnival is going up, and I think it was $2 more. I had to go back. I just kind of glimpsed at it as we were getting set up, and I'm like, oh gosh, gratuities are going up again. So we'll probably talk about that in detail on maybe our next live stream. But yeah, guys, gratuities, and I know that's a controversial topic. But yeah, it seems like, and I don't know if those of you that have cruised lately, like, what do you think of the service that you're getting lately? I honestly, I feel like prior to COVID, the service was better across all the ships. And I get now things are different because they're trying to limit contact and this and that, whatever. But to have less service and more gratuities, we'll talk about that next time. But Mr. Bucket List, welcome in. Thanks for being here. You guys check out Mr. Bucket List. He does everything from cruising to amusement parks, roller coasters, all that kind of fun stuff. So check him out as well. But yeah, 2023, does anyone have any resolutions? I know we were kind of talking about this earlier. I think I'm kind of done with the whole setting resolutions. I think I'm getting into that. If you guys don't know this, I'm turning 40 this year. And so I don't know. There is something true about that whole 40-year-old mindset, that shift, that change. And I felt that change over the last 2 years where it's kind of like, I don't want to say I don't care about anything, but it's like, it is what it is. And that's how it's going to be, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of in that mind frame. So there's no true like resolutions for me. I mean, I've been there, done that. I've succeeded in some, not some. So what do you think? Do you have any resolutions?
Just to be the best supportive husband that one could possibly want to be.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And father and all those other roles. And yeah. So I would say that for me, of course, it's always like living a healthier lifestyle. I want to be around as long as I can for our kids and grandchildren. So I feel like throughout the year, I'm always trying to, watch somewhat what I eat, not drinking or smoking and doing that kind of stuff. Well, I do drink from time to time, some fruit punch, but from time to time, Dyson's looking at me like, But my thing that I want to get back into that I got results from before, and it makes me actually feel better overall, not just with weight loss, but it's intermittent fasting. So that's something you might see. So if you see me on the next live stream and my face looks a little bit slender, it might be because I'm getting back into my intermittent fasting, and it helps with weight loss, but it also helps me with just brain fog. Guys, I have a bad memory, so I have to jot everything down. But it helps me just feel more energetic. So that's something that I'm looking into doing more of this year, as well as reading more. That's something that I used to love to do. And I feel like sometimes now it's hard because you have TV and devices and work and
YouTube.
This and that, YouTube. So I wanna find a way to incorporate more reading into my day. Do you have anything else?
No, I've been reading, so I'm going to continue.
He does read. I need to read more. I feel like I'm constantly just on the go doing something. So something else that I want to do this year, that I've always done, but I want to get back to and doing it more and maybe have a routine of it, is volunteering. If you don't volunteer, whether it's with, I don't know, your local food pantry, or just anywhere, whether it's maybe a kids youth league, try to get out there and volunteer, support your community. That's something that we like to do. One thing that I am going to do this year that's new, and if How We Cruise, if they're still on, I heard about this program before, but I finally was able to meet someone who had participated, and it's Julie from How We Cruise, Autism on the Seas. So if you're not familiar, Autism on the Seas is a program that helps families who have individuals with special needs, autism, that are somewhere on the spectrum, to be able to cruise or travel with a support. And so when I was on NCL Premium with Julie, she mentioned it, and I had heard of it, but never really inquired too much into it. I honestly I didn't realize that it was a volunteer basis. I thought it was, as a parent of a child with autism, you can go on this cruise, and they had, paid employees that would go and support. But actually, it's a volunteer program. And so I've actually been approved to volunteer with Autism on the Seas. And the way that works is it's a free cruise. So, I'm combining my love of cruising with my love of education, with my love of individuals with special needs. Those are three of my biggest passions. And so I will be volunteering with Autism on the Seas this year. My goal is to do at least once, and it'll probably happen in the summer. And so you just have to go through this approval process and interview process. They run a background check, all of those things. And then you show up, or you sign up for cruises that you're available for. They cover everything except your transportation and your gratuities. And right now they primarily cruise with Disney and Royal Caribbean. And pretty much if you have a background in education, or if you work in schools as maybe like a therapist or a psychologist or anything along those lines, school administrator, then you are initially eligible for this program. But yeah, you get assigned a family, sometimes two families once you get on board. And pretty much you're just there to help support that family, to provide support. So if the parents want to have dinner without their child, then I would take their child to the water park, or I would do whatever. And so pretty much the whole cruise, you're pretty much made available to that family to help support whatever their child might need. It sounds like you get one port day off, and but you pretty much everything that is on the ship you can do. It's all included. The one negative that I'm kind of like, I'll suck it up, but it's sharing a cabin with people I don't know. So they said that typically there's 4 to 8, depending on the size of the sailing, as far as how many families are going to have with special needs on board. But it could be up to 3 other people in a cabin with you in an interior cabin. And so I'm like, that's my only, but I'd be doing it for a great cause. So I would suck it up and do a 7-day cruise with complete strangers because I know that I'm helping to support a family that might need it. So
that's a big hurdle.
It's a big hurdle, but I think, and that's why I said I'm going to do it at least once, and we'll see how that works.
You don't even like sharing a cabin with us.
He might have some truth to that, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I will not be announcing that cruise for, of course, privacy, confidentiality reasons, things like that. They are aware that I am a content creator, and so there are some families that are okay with their child being photographed or recorded or whatever. Not that I would be going into this to do that. But it's quite possible that you might just hear that I'm on an Autism on the Seas cruise, but you may not see anything from that. But just know that that is a program out there. So if you are in education in any capacity and want to volunteer, go to, I think it's autismontheseas.com, and then there's the process there. So that's something I'm looking forward to in the new year. All right, let's go back to the comments. Let's see here. Oh, Edna did make it back home. Nice. Glad you made it back home. That's the thing with travel lately, with these flights. Oh my gosh. And I'm actually thankful that we changed. Originally, we were booked for Christmas for what?
For 8 days.
For an 8-day sailing on Carnival Magic. And had we kept that, we would not have cruised. We changed that to go Carnival Elation December 17th through the 21st, because Dyson is very traditional, and he was like, well, I want to be home for Christmas this year. So we made it happen. But had we kept that sailing, our flights would have been canceled. So I know there's a lot of people, especially with the whole Southwest thing, but yeah, so travel is kind of up in the air, and already, being, kind of Midwest right now, travel in the wintertime is kind of tricky for us anyway. So Warm Strong, welcome in. Thanks for being here. All right. Your children did so well with the Vlogmas videos. Thank you so much, Anthony. We tried. Sharon, love you guys. Thank you so much. Everyday Getaways. We really enjoy watching your family's adventures. Thanks for sharing. Well, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I did watch your, did you post it yesterday? You guys with the hot chocolate. So that was pretty fun to watch. Let's see. All right. So wondering what your take is on NCL from BM Diver. NCL. Only cruise NCL Prima, and I absolutely loved it. There are some mixed reviews out there right now about NCL Prima. But I think what really made up my mind was the food. The food was better than any other cruise ship I've ever been on. And I feel like recently I've been disappointed across all the cruise lines, honestly, as far as food. And NCL really, like, I ate on NCL. Normally I actually lose a couple of pounds when I cruise because I do a lot of walking. Like, I'm always on the go. But NCL Prima, I think I came back home heavier because I was eating. So I don't quite have a review over NCL altogether. But if the food on NCL Prima, if it's like that on other NCL ships, then I'm going to love it. But someone else, who was it? I left a comment for today. They said that they were disappointed in NCL. One of the NCL ships about the food wasn't good, but we'll see. We do have an NCL cruise booked for this year as the family. So I'll let you guys know about that. Sig Cruiser said she got that email too. I don't want to share too much of your news, Sig, but if I'm a travel advisor and Sig got that email too, I wonder what Sig currently is. Let's see. Rachel, the service was better prior. Seems more rushed. Absolutely. That's exactly what I think about it. It seems very, very rushed. So yeah, we'll talk more about that. We'll put that on for our next chat. Just heard about the increase in gratuities from a Carnival Facebook. Yeah, it's all over and it spreads fast. Sarah, my New Year goal is to make a profit on my new business. Well, congratulations on your new business, and we wish you the best of luck. What kind of business are you in? We wish you the best of luck. We understand what it takes to start a business, and so absolutely, we wish you the best on that. And let's see, Rachel, just to continue taking care of my health, both physically and mentally, better me, better I can be for my family. My husband is so into intermittent fasting. Yeah, so definitely we got to take care of ourselves so we can take care of our families. I know that's something that, us women, we tend to forget about ourselves. So definitely take care of yourself.
Men too.
Men too. I'll leave it at that. Men too. Take care of yourself. Everybody take care of yourself. Let's see. Parker's on the go. We are definitely interested in that. I'm thinking you're talking about Autism on the Seas. We can talk more about that. I'll share some information with you guys. Better half of me, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Will you be working like 8 hours a day? Let's see. Oh, for Autism on the Seas? Yes, for Autism on the Seas, they said an average work day would be about 10 hours. So and my understanding is it varies depending on the needs of the family. It could be to where you work a lot less if it's a family that has a family member that's high functioning, and so they might say, well, we're gonna do lunch as a family and we're gonna go ice skating, so we don't need you. So then you're kind of free to do whatever. But you might also have a family where you have someone that's low functioning and they will need that one-on-one support, the entire crew. So it could possibly be that full 10-hour day. But honestly, I see that as fun. Like, I personally love kids. I mean, you guys know I'm a school administrator, was a teacher for several years. I love kids. So I don't see being with kids necessarily as work. I love that engagement. And I really, really love that engagement with some of our kids that have, or students that have special needs. Like, that is probably my niche. And I think I'm just realizing that after almost 20 years in education. But that's my thing. And that's what I love. So I don't necessarily see it as a lot of work. Physically, it probably could be a lot when you're not used to moving about like that. But mentally being with a kid, or anyone with special needs like that, to me it's not work. It is so rewarding for me, and I love it. Yes. Your favorite couple said definitely a great cause. I've never heard of it. Yeah, guys, look it up. It is really good. And if you know of someone that has autism, and it's not just autism, it could be any type of intellectual disability or any type of developmental disability, where they just need extra support, refer them to it, because their pricing is very comparable to the cruise lines. I think there's a little bit of cushion added there for the services, but we don't. Again, this is a volunteer program, so I won't get paid for this. That extra cushion that the families are charged covers the cruise for the volunteers. So if you know of someone that's kind of been hesitant on cruising or traveling with a family member, definitely refer them to it. It sounds like an amazing program. You guys know Andrew's autistic, but Andrew's high functioning, and we cruise just fine with him. But I know that I personally know some families that, that could be a burden, like going on vacation and having to, spend, not that you don't want to spend, well, let me not say that. I was going to say, not that you don't want to spend all day with your kids, but I don't always want to spend all day. I love y'all, but hey, David Ruffin, my dog's looking at me. But yeah, so if you know of someone, definitely refer them. And I haven't even volunteered yet, but just in what I've researched and what I've seen, and just knowing who it's supporting, I'm all for it.
I'm going to share a story that Andrew had on one of our first cruises. We had lost him for a little bit, and we ended up finding him in a Congo line on the Lido deck. Mm-hmm. And for me, that just made my day, that he was being embraced and doing his kicks and enjoying himself. So I kind of enjoy watching him do that.
Yeah. So we had security out there. It was real comical once we saw him, and he was right behind, and that was before we were vlogging. That was Carnival Victory, Christmas of 2019. And yeah, he was gone. Like he knows to check in with us. We check in every hour. We get the chat. We didn't hear from him. We went to the kids club. He wasn't there. And we were like, where's Andrew? We looked around the ship, and then the security helped us. And then there was a mega deck party going on, and we out on the deck looking for Andrew. And lo and behold, he was right behind the cruise director. So, and if you didn't watch our recap, I did give a huge thank you to all of the cruise lines, because that is one thing that I absolutely love about every single cruise line that we've cruised on so far, is just inclusivity, that, everyone is welcome to cruise, regardless of ability, disability, whatever. So I absolutely love that. And I feel like every cruise line, and I have to say, more so Carnival than any other cruise line, has, I mean, they all have, but Carnival goes way above and beyond for individuals with special needs. I love their Culture City, which I have a video on program, but just the crew, they are amazing with Andrew, and he loves it. And like I said, I'm sad because he'll be 18 soon. And so he's going to get to the point where he's going to have to hang with us because he can't go to the kids club, which I think is unfortunate. But yeah, but yeah, thank you to all the cruise lines for, providing that for families. And
it doesn't seem like it's forced. It seems like it's genuine when they do it. I remember when he was a little guy, one of the people that was helping with dinner, one of the servers started cutting up Andrew's food because he was having some problems doing that. And no one asked him to do it or anything. And that's when you really don't mind paying the extra for the gratuities, when these guys go above and beyond the call of duty just because they can sense something.
Right. So our journey cruising with special needs has been amazing. So if you're hesitant on it, feel free to reach out. I don't mind chatting about it. You can you can send me an Instagram.
Yes.
What's it called? A messenger?
Email?
A DM. Oh. It's called a DM. Okay. Yes, it's called, right? Okay. A DM. You can DM me on Instagram or messenger me on Facebook. I don't mind chatting or talk about it all day. But if you have questions about it, feel free to reach out. I love to be able to, support however I can.
And just to be mindful, we're almost at time, so we need to get through whatever other
well, whatever we don't get through, this has been a good chat. I wanted to make sure we shared about autism on the season. Again, thank you to How We Cruise for sharing your journey with that, because, like I said, I heard about it, but I didn't know anyone that had actually volunteered. And so she shared some information with me, and that was very helpful. So I do appreciate that. Sig said it would be a good vlog to share a small portion or something to share for awareness. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it would be great if I got partnered with a family that was okay with that. I would never ask that. But if a family was like, yeah, you can video, post, share, whatever, get it out, that's fine. Because there are some videos out there on autism on the seas. So I'm sure that they will also spread the word. So I could see that being a great video for awareness. But I'm not going into this to vlog it. If it happens, or if there's a quick, vlog about it, or even just some pictures that I could share, I'll be sure to share that and share I'll come back and share my experience with it. Edna's World, I'm excited for my first NCL later this month, and I think I know which one you're going on. I'm sad that we're not going to be able to go on it. This is I believe the Vloggers Extravaganza cruise, hosted by Lalita Loca and, oh my gosh, Josh Hokum, and no, not Don. EECC Travels. So I hear that's going to be a blast. There's going to be a lot of vloggers on board. It just doesn't work when that's like the kids, they're in school in January. So unfortunately, we will have to pass on that, but hopefully we'll be able to join the next time. But have fun, Edna. I'm looking forward to all those vlogs. Phil and D, timeout. They need volunteers with autism on the seas. Yes, they do. That's my specialty, is the cruise free too. Just kidding, but definitely interested in helping if I can get off. Absolutely. So yes, they are seeking volunteers. In fact, probably every other day I get an email from them now saying we're searching for volunteers for this specific sailing. So they give you the schedule like 2 years out, and you can submit there's like a portal you go to and you submit your availability for each. So I've already submitted a couple for the summer. And they said that usually you'll know a couple of months before. Sometimes, depending, it could be like a month, a few weeks before. You just have to pay for your travel to the port, and I think your hotel. And they cover the full price of the cruise and different things. And just to not say do it for this reason, but like they are on nice ships. Like Wonder of the Seas is appearing regularly on that schedule. So Wonder of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. So it's all Royal Caribbean or Disney. So some really nice ships. But of course, you're going to work and provide support, but you'll have some free time. So it's something definitely to consider if you're able to do that. Say Cruiser, I just got the gratuities email in my cruiser email. Yeah. Oh, Just Kaya, I must have missed her somewhere. Welcome in, Just Kaya. Thanks for being here, and happy birthday. CJ birthday was yesterday, I think. So happy birthday to CJ. Yes. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Fats and Trey saying hello to everyone. Welcome in, Fats and Trey. I appreciate that. And my aunt saying I'm looking to travel more. Hopefully my wonderful niece and nephew will have something good for us possibly in November. We'll see. I have to get you some information, but she'll be on. If you guys didn't catch our Freedom of the Seas, that jump started our hashtag Major Summer Vacay this year. My Aunt Plum and Uncle Jimmy, they were on their first cruise. And that's also another, I didn't mention that. One of my goals for this year is through the travel agency. Again, if you guys don't know, we have a travel agency. It's Major Adventures. We specialize only in cruising. So in booking all cruise lines, providing, pre and post hotel excursions,
I got a question.
shuttles. Yes.
Why do you only specialize in cruising? Why not do everything?
So right now, and we've been doing this for now 2.5 years or so. Mm-hmm. It's because cruising is what we do, and I can speak to cruising left and right. I know it in and out. I know the cruise lines. I know, so I feel like I can better sell and better support families. That that's a little commercial there, right?
So you're an expert in cruising.
I would say we're pretty close to experts on cruising. So if you have questions about cruising or want to get booked, definitely reach out. But that's something that is another goal of mine. Is like we created the channel to help show families. And I'm speaking, I want to make sure I say this the right way, but I'm speaking of coming from a childhood where, I had both parents in the household. We just didn't have money. We couldn't travel. We couldn't do much of anything. We didn't travel. I didn't travel as a kid. And now being fortunate enough to be able to do this, I want to show families that, you can afford to cruise. You can afford to, you can do these things with your family. It might take you 2 years to pay on it, but, we can make these things happen. So I want to show people that you can travel and see the world, whether it's you solo or whether it's you with your family. And, we can find a way to fit it into your budget. So I want to bring on, I felt like last year we had quite a few families that booked through us because they saw some of our vlogs and they saw how we travel and cruise, and we try to do things budget friendly. And so I want to bring more families in on that. And that's kind of the purpose of our YouTube channel and the travel agency. So we're looking to cruise soon. And let's see, got a few more minutes. I'm going to make sure I've talked to everyone in the chat. If I somehow missed your comment or your hello, welcome. Again, we appreciate you guys being here. If you could give this video a thumbs up, we really do appreciate it. Let's see, I'm just going to zoom in through the comments right here. Okay, let's see. Was there anything else that I missed? Oh, our goal for YouTube for this year. And I don't know if this is too aggressive, but our goal is to get to 20K by the end of the year.
20K.
Think we can do it?
I
mean, we're gonna push. We're gonna work really hard as far as like networking and getting videos out. We have a lot of travel plans coming up. I think it's new ships. Oh, that was the other point. Good segue. So I put a poll out a few weeks ago just asking, where would you like to see our channel move toward? And I kind of talked about maybe doing more collaborations, or I mentioned about maybe doing a membership for our channel, which we're not going to do because I think only 2 people voted for that. But we had, I think, over 100 responses. And the one that kind of stood out was, the 2 that stood out was doing more live streams and getting on different cruise lines. So I'm not going to reveal our full cruise plan for 2023, but just know that we're still going to be cruising Carnival and Royal Caribbean, but we are branching off and we have these cruises already booked, confirmed, ready to go. We will be cruising with Princess Cruises, Holland America. We're going to do NCL. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Candy, for subscribing. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We really do appreciate that. So we're going to be doing NCL as a family. I did do NCL by myself, but we want to see, how we like NCL as a family. Also MSC. I did do my first solo cruise, my only solo cruise on MSC this year. We're going to bring the family along for MSC. And we're also going to do, Ron and I are going to try to find some time because we don't ever get time for just ourselves.
We do. We really do. We have between 11 p.m. and 4:45 a.m.
Something like that. Something like that. So we're hoping to be able to get some time away. We're going to do a quick cruise on Margaritaville at Sea. So we have some different cruise lines that we're going to be, trying out this year. We're going to expand.
Countries?
Europe. So
Europe. Can I ask this? Do you think maybe Africa?
Maybe.
We'll see. Africa?
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So if you guys didn't see that, I posted, I'm trying to recall exactly how this happened. So for the past year, I had been saying, I'm gonna do a solo cruise. Like, I kind of feel like, not to share my whole life story, but there's a lot of adversity that's been overcome. And I'm to a point now where I feel like I've settled in and kind of, my career and what I want to do in life. And so I just wanted like this, I guess, spiritual, solo cruise where I could go and reflect and do this and that. And I remember telling my sister Cheryl, if you guys don't know my sister Cheryl, she's a trip. But she did the Mardi Gras cruise with me and Andrew, and she was also in the girls cruise for Carnival Valor. She'll be on some cruises here soon. We have her birthday cruise coming up. But I had mentioned it to her just in passing, and she was like, you're not going overseas by yourself. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I can do it. I'm a grown woman. I can do what I want to do. Well, we have a family chat, and we share everything in the family chat. And so, what was it? It was like literally a couple days after Christmas, I went ahead and booked a cruise to Europe. And I'm like, I'm going solo. I'm going to Europe. Mm-hmm. So then I just kind of sent like a heads up to the family, like, hey, this is what I'm doing for my 40th. This is what I'm doing. And within the hour, she's on the phone, like, you're not going. Book me on the cruise. Mm-hmm. so
I'm going to interrupt right here.
I think he paid her.
I don't have that kind of clout in our relationship where I can tell my wife what she can and can't do. Her sister, on the other hand, does. So I was just happy that, because I did mention that I didn't want her to go to Europe by herself, but I don't have that pull yet. Not that stage in our relationship. Mm-hmm. But her sister did.
So she she had me book her, actually, because I'm her travel agent. And it was within an hour of me posting it in the family chat. And she was like, what are the dates? And I got her booked.
She made it happen. So.
Yeah, so she made it happen. So then we shared that. And then my other sister, Regina, who was we did Independence of the Seas together. She was on Freedom of the Seas with us. She'll be on the group cruises coming up. She got booked. And then my sister-in-law got booked as well. So it's now like a sisterhood cruise to Europe or through Europe. So if you're interested, if you check Instagram and Facebook, and I think it's in the community tab on YouTube, if you want to join us. If you've ever considered I've heard of a few couple that actually sent me a quote request saying that I've wanted to go to Europe. No one's wanted to go with me. I might actually book this so that I'm with people and not there by myself. So I'm excited for that. So that's going to happen later this year, actually in July. So I'm really, really more excited for that cruise than anything else.
And we're almost at time.
We are, huh? Oh, that's going to be, Dyson said, which ship? That's going to be the MSC Grandiosa. So excited for that. And I booked that because they had a really good rate. So, and free drink package and Wi-Fi. So, but yeah, we're getting close to time. We make sure if there's anything else. So again, we have new cruise lines coming. We're not going to share. We're going to try to be more spontaneous this year. We're going to share some of our cruise plans, but not all of our cruise plans. So you might just do a pop-up live and we're on a ship. You just don't know. But 2 cruises that we are on that we are going to announce. We are doing 2 inaugural sailings this year. The first one is going to be the Carnival Venezia. If you're not familiar with that, Carnival has bought a couple of Costa cruise ships, which is an Italian cruise line, and they've revamped them to add on some Carnival charm. But the ship looks amazing. But we're going to be on a Carnival Venezia this summer out of New York. So excited for that. I'm hoping to get an invite to the naming ceremony like we did for the celebration, but we'll see. And we're also on the inaugural sailing of Carnival Jubilee, which is taking place Christmas, I think December 23rd. If you guys don't know, that was originally booked for Thanksgiving, and then it got postponed. So I'm not 100% sure if it's going to happen, because I don't know if that 1 month delay is going to fix any issues that's happening, but we'll see. But we are booked for those 2 inaugural sailings. And I don't know, maybe some other things will come up. So we're just excited for 2023. We're excited to bring you guys along on some of these changes and the journey. And we just are just so thankful for all of your support and the love that you guys have shown us in 2022. And we look forward to sharing more content, new content with you guys throughout 2023. And let me see if I missed any other comments. Rachel, take care, MH family and everyone. Thanks so much for the live. Heading into a meeting. All right, thanks for being here. All right, on that note, we will see you guys in 2 weeks on 2 weeks between at 7 p.m. And don't forget, tomorrow Carnival Celebration vlog will be out. It'll come out sometime tomorrow. And I think that's it. And then TGI Fridays. On Friday, you'll get the very first vlog for Scarlet Lady, Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. So again, thanks for being here. If you have not already, please give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, share out, all that good stuff. And Happy New Year. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Thanks for being here.